you about too, because I know I kind of asked you about bank statement loans the other day. So let's say it's a 1099 worker that writes off a lot on their taxes. Is there any way they could still go USDA with a bank statement loan?
No.
Or no, not at all. They gotta shit. They got okay.
Yeah, that's going to be more of like a non-traditional loan.
Okay.
So what we do is, like you said, they write off most of their taxes. We know they make money, but like
for sure.
we don't want to. Uncle Sam gets it all, right? So we're going to write off a lot of our expenses. So then we look at their bank statements. So we can look at 1 year or 2 years, depending on how long their business has been open. So basically, we look at every single deposit from past 2 years, 24 months, and then we average it out. And then that's where we get their income. And it works out sometimes because bank statement loans are going to have a larger down payment because the banks are risking more. But sometimes borrowers are like, I'm okay with having a larger down payment.
Exactly.
Right.
What is the down payment? Do you know? Like
10 to 20%, depending on the investor and your credit and those types of things. Yeah. Some people, I've had it to where they went from a 10% down payment for one investor, but the appraisal came in quoted rural instead of like in the city. So then they did make them put a little bit more down. They were trying to, but we just switched investors to an investor that allowed them to go 10% down.
So 1019 or 1099 people, don't worry, y'all can buy those too.
You can. Interest rates are a little bit higher too than the market. So if par rate for conventional is 7.125, let's just say, the bank statement loan is probably going to start off like 8.125. It's going to be higher because they're taking more risk.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.